All right, so we got a good video today. This is Matt's Model Y Performance. He's been on the channel before. You're essentially, I would call you the EV handyman at this point. When something serious needs to be done, we bring you in. Look at that. ADD, because this is what happens when we see car things. We are going to be changing out the rear shocks on this. We're going to be putting the Tein adjustable shocks on this. We just went over, we're doing a route right now to kind of feel how a baseline is, and then to see how these work. So we're gonna show you how to install them. Should be fairly easy. And then adjust it in a way that is hopefully meaningful, translates to some difference in the cabin. Because I think, what was the total cost on them is what?
$300 or $400.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap.
$300 or $400 compared to, you know, $2,000-3,000. Some of them are $5,000-6,000 for a coilover set. So we're gonna put those on today. We're gonna test it on the Model Y Performance and see how it is. All right, so here's a look at the shock that we're gonna be installing. We'll kind of walk you through this process. Any reason that you only went with the rear?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an explanation.
Okay.
Front wheels, rear wheels, fulcrum. Bounce the front of the car, you feel it wear your feet.
Yeah.
Bounce the rear of the car, you feel it wear your whole body.
Yeah.
And personally, suspension tuning, I like firmer front, softer rear.
Yeah.
For balance. Just
Okay.
so the back's following the front, it just feels more natural to me.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get this installed. I'm interested to see how long it takes, but I don't think it'll be that bad. With us being on the ground, I don't know. Yeah, when I asked Matt if he wanted help, he told me just to wear something tight. So that's the only help I'm providing today.
Could you maybe bend over there?
So this is the front wheel here.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. What?
Oh yeah, so the front wheel, this is the front one.
And how exactly does that work?
Well,
I should go get the impact wrench.
this is the fattest.
You take the fatty away.
God, she got a peach on her, but she ain't a princess.
How's my tread depth?
It doesn't look good.
Well,
But it's like, these don't have many miles on them, do they?
10,000.
Oh, well, that could be
I just
anything.
turned 10,000 miles, so.
I mean, yeah, there's not, it's on the outsides, it's pretty good, but on the middle, are they overinflated?
Probably.
Yeah.
God, you're so judgmental.
Sorry. And you have a big gash right here.
Yeah, thank you. There it is.
Shock is out.
Okay. I can't help myself.
Now that you got that out of your system, do you feel better?
This is what I've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
It's pretty soft. Hold that.
Yeah, so as far as a compression test go, again, this isn't the most...
So this.
All right, so we're having a race. Should I remove this? Oh, that doesn't come off.
So I took this one apart.
Okay.
This is remember the old standard range, the
Yeah.
single motor?
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Okay.
And then this is mine. And so this should be a lot softer, right, than a performance one?
Yeah, so this is a what year performance?
22.
Okay, so 22 performance and then a 21 standard range.
No, this would have been like a standard range from when they make it.
20 or 20?
Back when they first started making them.
I have a 20, so I think
yeah,
it was
probably
a 20.
20.
Okay.
And I think my performance one is softer actually.
Okay, so this one's all the way down.
This one won't go all the way down.
Oh, because of this.
Go ahead.
All right.
So this one might be a little bit softer. Well,
Okay.
grab that one.
Yeah.
Grab the Tein.
Let's see, yeah.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah. Hit him. He almost hit you in the top of the head with that.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like it's nothing.
Have to blur that out. Holy cow.
What, do I need to put it on the other side?
So, man, I
Yeah.
mean, should we, now how, is that a,
It's adjustable right there.
yeah. Oh, okay, right on the top. of
So this is all the way out.
it. Okay,
so
so
if
it's on its
adjust-
softest.
right.
How many clicks does it do? Probably 30?
I haven't counted the clicks. I was just going to put it on the softest setting and put it on. So that's
That's
like,
the stiffest.
yeah,
Holy
there's,
cow.
yeah, try that.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, somewhere...
And this is my stock performance. Now push on that.
Yeah. Well,
Is it about the same as this one?
no, that's still stiffer. All right, so I brought along the stock suspension from my 2020 Model Y long range. So we're gonna also test the Tein Enduro compared to this as well. That way we can get some idea of a baseline of where we're at so we can dial in this to be more comfortable than his stock suspension.
These are designed for.
Yeah.
They go on top, so when you reach full suspension travel, it hits this piece of rubber instead of like metal on metal. These actually have a hydraulic jounce bumper or bump stop built into the bottom of it.
Oh, wow.
So when it reaches full travel, it actually closes a valve and pressurizes it or something.
So it's not gonna let you just slam metal on metal.
Correct, yeah. It kind of gets firmer as it gets to the end of its travel. A lot of people what I've seen will trim some of this out, because what this does is it limits your travel. So when you're going down the road and you're hitting bumps, and say your suspension's starting in this position, you only have that much travel before it hits the jounce bumper. So they're trimming a piece out so you have, more travel before it interferes, so it's, it makes it smoother.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it here.
Oh, wow.
So I'll just have a little bit and then see how it goes, because I can always put it back, even though it's not a really hard job to do. But
yeah. So that's currently, what did I put that on? Is that on 32 or is that on the softest setting now?
it feels soft.
Okay, so it's probably...
Yeah, that's soft.
Okay.
That's fully soft.
I'm interested to see.
You probably want to put a bracket on that. You're gonna hurt your hand.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't want to hurt your little hands.
It's soft.
If we want to do it against this one here, this is the standard range.
Yeah. All right, so as another comparison, we have the standard range over here, and then we have a 2020 long range here. We're gonna see how similar these are.
They look pretty similar.
Yeah. They feel about the same. I just don't think I was pressing as hard.
Yours is firmer.
Significantly.
Yes.
So, according to this scientific test, my long-range Model Y significantly firmer than the standard range over here. So if you guys agree with that, great. And if not, well, there's nothing I can do for you. So this, in order to adjust this, because once this strut, is the shock's up in there, you can't just stick your hand in and adjust this. So they did include this to be attached to the top so you can twist it, and you can see it says soft and hard over here. So I was trying to. I
was fine.
All right, I'm fine then.
You're the one that blew it.
All right. So I just don't know where it's going to.
It's just not going to fit because the body, the mega casting goes over it here. So there's no place for it to go.
So good idea, but it doesn't really work.
It probably works on other cars.
Yeah.
That stuff's pretty rigid.
Yeah, there's like an outer coating that makes it really hard.
Doesn't fit. It can't get it on.
For Christmas, you should just put this in your front yard, jacked up with no wheels on it, and lights up in there.
I'll just. Yeah, I'm not digging that. The green and red. Santa's coming.
Yeah, you got it there.
Thanks.
Yeah, there. Yep.
I'm glad. I was actually worried, so
yeah.
I'm glad you were here to clarify that. I am a little pissed off at you because now I know that I need tires.
Yeah.
Got to make sure the Tesla logo is upright.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Nutman.
Yep. Nutman here. They call him Nutman because he's here for the nut. So as far as the ride height goes, it's going to be stock ride height. We're using the same OEM factory springs. We just changed out the shocks. Put them on setting 0, so the absolute softest setting. My experience, that's too soft. but Matt wasn't here and he needed to see what the bottom is like and then work his way up. So I guess we'll see. It is probably good to start from the softer end to see, okay, am I okay with this? Is it too soft? And then you can work your way up. But what we did is we decided to go for a spin with one strut, the Tein struts. Is it Tein? How do you say Tein?
Tein.
Okay, Tein struts at 0, softest setting, and then the stock strut on the left side of the Tesla. So we're just kind of seeing how that feels. So far, I feel like it kind of bumps more on that side. Like
A little squishy on that side, as it should be.
Does it feel weird driving it?
No.
It's going to be with both of them on the back, zeroed out.
Yeah.
And then you floor it, because it's just probably putting more strain on that rear strut.
Right.
Like when it goes to sit back.
Oh my god.
Jeez!
Holy shit. Okay, that's
legitimate. That's significant.
that is
These
like,
bumps are huge.
yeah. Oh, I think we might have stumbled across something.
Something great.
Okay,
Now-
even on this road,
Yeah.
it's just it's a different car.
Yeah. Feels floaty. Almost feels like an air suspension in the back.
Yes, it feels like the air in my Mercedes,
Yeah, like that little transition.
but still got the performance springs.
Right. So you're on. Yeah. Again, we're on the stock springs. The front is left totally alone. All we did is put different shocks on the back, and we adjusted the shocks to their softest setting.
I mean, there's a little bit of extra rebound, but
Yes.
it's not excessive like I expected it to be.
Right. That's all. The only maybe negative you could say is there's one extra bump. If you adjusted it to 3, maybe.
Right.
I mean, holy cow! I can't believe how much that changed.
But like right here, you'd always feel this little, and that's gone.
Right. Like I've always described it, like when you're driving a Tesla and you see a bump coming up, you don't brace, but you know it's going to be rough.
Right.
Whereas if you're driving a Mercedes, BMW, whatever, it eats it up.
Right.
So I'm interested to see you give it the beans here to see how the back sits down.
Okay, Andrew. Clench your butt.
Feels
It's
good.
fine.
Yeah. It's not going too far or anything.
Well, and you have to understand, if you're driving a luxury car that's comfortable, they do have
That
body movement.
Yeah, a ton.
So,
Wow.
if that's the objective,
Great work.
I think we might have discovered something wonderful.
Something that I would say most people would be comfortable doing, or have a
Yeah.
friend that can help them out.
Easy.
It does not cost that much.
Super easy to reverse. An hour, you can put the stock ones back on.
Yep. A lot of people, anytime I do something aftermarket to the car, you're very concerned about the warranty. The only way that this can affect the warranty is if it directly affected what you're doing a warranty claim for.
Right.
For example, if the screen fails and you have a rear strut on, they're not
Right.
connected. So there's what's it called? The Magnuson.
Bottom line is the aftermarket product has to be deemed to cause the failure.
Yeah. He works in the automotive industry, so he's been around, probably seen that conversation happen.
Yeah.
But
Oh, come on. Yeah, if they caught it now, if the aftermarket shock caused a bushing to go out or something,
right, then you wouldn't be covered.
that's a different story.
Yeah. All right, more railroad tracks.
It's a little soft,
Yeah.
but it's not any worse than if you're driving a GLC. Well, maybe a little bit, a tiny bit bouncy.
The only thing I think with the GLC is it doesn't have the frameless doors, so the cabin noise is quieter.
Right.
So whereas this is a louder cabin, so it enhances those road noises.
It gives you a different set of sensations.
Yes. Yeah. But overall, I mean, for the ease and the cost, this is tough to beat. So nice
Yeah.
work on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's surprising, actually.
yeah. So anyways, if you guys liked this video and you want to look into more suspension, you can click this video right here of my original install that I did from Unplugged. You can check that out. I think you'll enjoy it.